Fashion made easy. British label Antithesis has designed a range based around just 10 pieces that can be combined to create 40 different looks. These are clothes for women with a social and environmental conscience who are too busy for fussy fashion.
By having a garment that you can wear different ways, we want to encourage people to buy less, but to buy better.
And to really love the pieces that they have and to think about how they can sustain those pieces over a lifetime. So durability, both emotionally and physically, is really important for us.
The fall-winter collections only just hit the catwalks at London Fashion Week, but Lacroix and Harper-Ash are already hard at work on their spring looks. In fact, their clothes should last for more than just one season. Antithesis is all about outfits that can serve as wardrobe staples for many years to come.
Antithesis is not about things being in opposition, it's about being alternative.
Trends are so
dominant,
important in the fashion industry, and every time you go to trade show, it's all about what's the next color, what's the next shape, what's the next skirt length. So the thing is not to look at any of these and try to look at classics. For example, the trench coat. Why is it that the trench coat for 100 years hasn't changed much?
But judging by the crowds at London Fashion Week, the fashion industry is still very much about passing fads. It's one of the 4 major fashion events that take place around the globe, and easily the most avant-garde. The Aestheticus section is now 6 years old and showcases sustainable fashion. This year, 14 designers were selected to present their collections by a jury including Italian curator Orsolo De Castro.
I think that the high end is beginning to understand how profound an impact they have in terms of sustainability, and therefore I think everyone is exploring new options. We haven't quite yet seen that step into the mainstream that we will see over the next 5 years. I think in 5 years the panorama will be completely different, and this will be the norm.
Designer Ada Zanditon wants to prove that eco-textiles, environmentally friendly dyes, and fair working conditions are all compatible with luxury fashion. She worked for famous designers such as Alexander McQueen and Gareth Pugh before founding her own sustainable fashion label.
The way I see what we do is, if you look at fashion in general, it's always coming from the catwalks, from the smaller, high-end luxury brands, and that influences what happens in the high street and in the mainstream. So for me, I very much see us as setting a trend for desirable eco-fashion.
But buyer demand also determines trends, and more customers want to know who's sewing their clothes. So a growing number of designers have their garments made locally. Antithesis commissions Olga Ankurinova. She employs 5 seamstresses and now works for 10 fashion labels. Renée Lacroix likes the personal contact she has here.
You get to control the quality much better, and also if there's any problem with the fabrics or the patterns, then you can come immediately and rectify the problems. And yeah, for me it's very easy. It takes me about 15 minutes from my home or half an hour from the studio, so I can come here every week during production, make sure that the quality is good.
The latest Antithesis collection is set to be ready in March. The most expensive garment costs €520.
Good design is lasting design, and there's no reason for us to throw something away, that was beautiful.
And some of the new designs can be combined with modules from the first collection. That gives the old a new look, and definitely in fashion.